Hey guys, it's Code of the Gamer here with another Digimon TCG deck profile. This time it's my buddy Jar's deck profile for Eosmon. I don't normally use this deck. I'm actually building one right now, but it seems to work really well for him. So I thought, I thought I'd do a deck profile on it. So we're gonna do the Digi Eggs first. So he runs. My buddy Jars runs 3 Argomon. So basically, Argomon is like when it becomes so its inherited effect is basically like when it becomes unsuspended, you gain 1 memory. And then for his second Digi-Egg, he runs 2 Pinamon. So sorry guys. So he runs 2 Pinamon. Basically, Pinamon's inherited effect is like once per turn when attacking. Basically, when you're attacking, you draw 1 card. All right, so that's the Digi-Eggs. So we're gonna go into the main deck now, and we've got 4 Morphomon here. So Morphomon is pretty standard for this deck. And on deletion, you basically get to reveal the top 5 cards and add 1 Manoa and 1 Digimon card with Eosmon in its name to your hand, if it's among them. And then the rest of the cards go back into the bottom of the deck in any order. Next, we're running 2 Terriermon from BT3. Its ability is your opponent can't gain any memory except with Tamer cards. So basically, you have out Terriermon, and on all turns you can't gain any memory unless it's by Tamer effects. So like Terriermon, he plays Terriermon, and then all I can do is like, let's say I have a red Tai Kamiya out from BT. I think it's BT2. And all I can do is gain memory through that Tai Kamiya. The next Digimon we're going to be looking at is Wormon. So he runs 2 Wormon, and on deletion he basically reveals 3 cards from his deck and then adds 1 level 4 or 5 Digimon card among them to his hand, and then you get to place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in any order. So it's good for search. It's not too great for DP, but it's really good for search. He runs 1 Argomon for his rookies. It's basically just a more of a rookie heavy hitter, but it's a really good heavy hitter. Like 3000 DP for a rookie. Come on, that's really good. So now we're moving into the champions, and he runs 2 Kabuterimon. So basically it's a blocker, and then when attacking it, you lose 2 memory. So if you ever attack with Kabuterimon, it loses 2 memory. He runs 3 Togemon. 2 different ones though. So the Togemon here from ST4, is when you attack an opponent's Digimon, it gains 2000 DP, which is not terrible. It becomes a 6000, and it's a pretty good hitter for your security stack. And then the other Togemon from BT1, and that's the inherited effect. The one from BT1 though, when Digivolving, basically you reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck and add 1 level 5 or higher Digimon card among them to your hand, and you get to place the rest of the cards to the bottom of the deck. So this deck revolves around a lot of search. But here are a lot of heavy hitters. Here's one of the main cards of the deck. Eosmon Champion. So basically, like, on play, you can play a Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without playing its memory cost, and then your opponent may take 1 Tamer card from their hand without playing its memory cost. So yeah, it allows you to play one white Tamer card with the cost of 4 or less from their hand without playing it as their inherited effect as well. So the next card we're going to look at, there's a lot of them, so I'm not going to show all of them. but I believe he runs 16. I'm not sure. Let me just check. Yeah, so he runs 16 different copies of the Ultimate Eosmon. So this Eosmon, you can have up to 50 copies in your deck, and basically, when attacking, you can play another Eosmon from your hand without paying its play cost. And also, it's got an okay inherited effect, which is this Digimon gains 1,000 DP when attacking, or 1,000 DP in general on your turn. Okay, so now we're going into the Megas, and I can't stress how beautiful this alternate art is. But he runs 4 Mega Eosmon. Again, very vital to the deck. And when digivolving to it, for each tamer you have in play, you can place any level 5 or lower Eosmon from your trash onto it as a Digivolution card. And for each card, she gains 1,000. 1 minute. For every Digivolution card it has, she gains 1 additional security. And like, let's say you use the ultimate version. Each ultimate version of Eosmon would give her 1,000 DP. So like, for example, earlier, my buddy John and I were facing my buddy James, and he got Eosmon, Mega Eosmon up to 16,000 because of the ultimate Eosmon. So that's a really awesome combo, really deadly. But yeah, she gains +1 security, which is really great. So he also runs 1 Ancient Troymon. So on the opponent's turn, when an opponent's Digimon attacks, suspend up to 2 of their Digimon without blocker, and then on deletion, you may play 1 level 4 lower Digimon card with hybrid from your hand without playing the cost. The next one, which is the last Digimon before we go into options, is Chaosmon. So Chaosmon is a level 7 Digimon, Mega level Digimon, and basically it has piercing. So if you attack an actual Digimon that was suspended, then you get to attack the security as well. And then when Digivolving, you can unsuspend the Digimon, then it can attack an unsuspended Digimon as well, which is insanely great. So next, he runs 2 Analog Youth, and I can't stress how great this card is. I play it in my newer version of my my Jesmon deck. And on play, you get to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and then add 1 Digimon card from among them to your hand, and then you just trash the remaining cards. Now, on all turns, when one of your level 5 or higher Digimon cards with Digivolution cards is deleted, you can actually suspend him, and then you gain 1 memory, and then hatch a Digi-Egg on top of that. And then basically you can play him without paying his memory cost if he's in security. All right. So the most essential tamer for this deck is Minoa Bellucci. And basically at the start of your turn, if you have 2 memory or less, you can go up to 3 memory automatically. And then on your turn, you can play when you play an Eosmon, you may suspend this tamer to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and then add 1 tamer card or 1 Digimon with Eosmon in its name to your hand, which is great. The remaining cards go to the bottom of your deck, and then on your opponent's turn, while you have an Eosmon in play, your opponent's tamers don't unsuspend during their unsuspend phase. So you suspend her. Basically, hey, on my turn, I can't unsuspend my Digimon. What a bad move! Like, what a horrible move to do to your opponent, right? But hey, it's effective. And the last option card we have is Cutting Edge. So he plays 4 of these, and it's a really great card. You may play 1 level 5 or lower Eosmon from your hand without playing its memory cost, then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the Digimon played. So you could play like the champion Eosmon, and it's what, 6,000. So then you can delete a Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. Okay, guys. And when with the security effect, you can activate this card's effect with no cost. Okay. So that was the Eosmon deck profile, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.